What is good, Stride Crew? Welcome back to another video. You know what I'm saying? You already know. It's a banger. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump straight into it. Alright, for today's video, we got "This YouTuber Became Homeless to Make Content" by DH.
Being a drama / pop culture content creator has led me to come across various individuals and critique them and analyze actions and behaviors. But the guy I found today is truly lost, and I mean in every sense of the word. He's just so lost, man, and you shouldn't follow what he's doing. But I'm not here to just critique him. There's clearly more issues under the surface, but oh my goodness, I truly wonder how individuals allow themselves to get to the point that some of these content creators do. So we're gonna talk about a YouTuber who moved to Las Vegas from Rhode Island to pursue content creation. I'm not trolling. I don't know why the nigga did it, but he did. And he has so much lore on him that I gotta get into. Well, I'm lying.
I don't think that's crazy. Moving to a different city, more opportunities. There's probably some other content creators there. I don't think that's crazy so far. But it says he's homeless. So
I'm not gonna get into all of it, but you'll get a piece of the pie, okay? But before all of that, let me say this. I just broke my 7-day fast of no food, and let me tell y'all, bro, that was a 360 that I walked into. I was trying to improve my health, you feel me? Cleanse the body, yada yada. But the morning of writing this video, a nigga woke up and my stomach was hurting so bad it was doing backflips, cartwheels, all of that. You feel me? I did end up breaking the fast with a nectarine, which is a fruit, and it was still hurting. Do I recommend fast? Yes, because it's a test of your mental fortitude and it has the benefit of cleansing your body. But maybe stick to like 1 to 2 day fast, because these 7-day week fasts be crazy. And the reason I said all this stuff is because I want to connect with my audience. Duh, but I'm Yamblin. You already know I'm the Hood Socrates. And let's talk about our guy. The YouTuber I'm talking about is a guy named Jumani, and if you've been on the World Wide Web, you probably know who he is. But before I get into how relevant he was, let me tell you what I found out researching this guy at like 9 p.m. Number one, he has 2 channels. I'm not exactly sure why, but he does. And he posts content on both. The thing is, on both of his channels, if you go, he has links that you can use to donate to him, which says a lot already. Number 2, he definitely has a gambling addiction, which you can see by the various gambling videos he has scattered across both channels. Am I gonna watch any of these videos? Hell no, because I don't have to watch these videos to make sure that's not misinformation. On TikTok, if you search this nigga's name, apparently he's became the face of struggle, okay? This nigga is so deep into the trenches that he's the face of the—
Y'all just see survival core? God. Alright, they got this nigga in survival core. You're supposed to see niggas like oh man, I can't think of any good, like the nigga that was on Monster Catch, the nigga that's always talking about the honey butter. You supposed to see niggas like that. They got this nigga with the gambling addiction. Oh,
trenches.
I currently have no food in my refrigerator as well as nothing in the freezer, so I'm gonna go to Dollar Tree and get a few things, because lately I've been surviving on ramen. I have, 3 pairs of shoes, all from Walmart. This is where my trash is, and then I have an extra blow-up bed right there. I haven't been at work for more than an hour.
Oh wait, you don't got a trash can, my brother? The trash can don't cost that much, my nigga. Plus the bags, it's not that much.
I'm just like, nah, this ain't gonna work. And now I'm thinking about quitting again. I almost put on my 2 weeks. I have $90 left on my credit card. This is all I have. I have no cash. Somebody reached out to me and gave me $5,000 to pay off all my credit card debt. I took that money, I paid off most of my debt, but I eventually gambled whatever, it was like $2,000 left out of the $5,000. Then I would eventually get back into credit card debt. They offered me a $2,000 loan. I'm just thinking, like, you know, whatever, I'm gonna take that money and do the wrong things with it. I don't even know how much debt I'm in, but it's more than $3,000.
These clips just say a lot about his life, and
They just offered me basically 2 bands. They offered me 2 bands. I'm gonna take it and use it on the wrong things though. Hey man. Hey man. I never want to say a nigga deserved to struggle, but
In the clips themselves, I mean, he's talking about gambling, running up credit card debt, and just being overall bad with his money. He has a level of self-awareness to it, and it's kind of scary. It really does make me ask, how can someone be so self-aware yet not be able to change their circumstances? And that also goes to show that self-awareness is only one step in changing behaviors or bettering your life. But Jumani has clearly been struggling very hard because he went through the effort of shadowboxing live for views.
Getting a little workout in.
But I'm not here to watch TikToks all day. I actually wanted to watch one of his videos with you guys and talk about what I think regarding his situation and his homelessness. But before that, I want to mention that Jumani actually has a controversial past on the internet. I'm not going to be talking about it, but I did want to bring up how one of his controversies was harassing a woman who he had a crush on in the past. And if you want to learn about it, go check out Pie Matt's video. He covered the entire Jumani saga, except this part. His videos are real good. You won't be disappointed. But with all that being said, let's take a look at the video. It's called Feeling Lost in Las Vegas.
I came out here with the idea that I could create a better version of myself, because in Rhode Island I was just too comfortable. You know, I felt like, you know, I had every opportunity to be everything I want and needed to be, like, to be successful and to be better. I could have did it in Providence, but the problem was me. You know what I'm saying? I was just, I was too adapted to every.
I don't know about that now. You can make it happen anywhere in the United States. Anywhere in the United States, you can make it happen. So, I guess I feel him saying he was a little bit comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, Chad, I'm sorry. He was a little bit comfortable. He wanted to get out. Maybe that would change up something. But I feel like you should have fixed what the fuck you had going on before you ever tried to go somewhere else to try to fix. I don't know. I don't think that moving somewhere to fix something, you're gonna fix something inside. That's not what I recommend moving for a content creator to do. I think moving for a content creator is like, okay, this is my shit. I've got my shit. I'm doing all right, but I want to go over here. This is gonna be more content to film over here. There's gonna be more shit to do over here. There's just, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. I don't think it should be made for, well, damn, I got a gambling addiction over here, so maybe if I go here, I won't have a gambling addiction anymore. Like,
thing there, you know what I'm saying? So coming to Las Vegas on a one-way flight, you know, I feel like, you know, being homeless is supposed to force me to be productive, to be active, to do something, and hopefully be better.
And that's just such a crazy bombshell to drop on niggas already. So we came out to Vegas because he felt like he was essentially too comfortable to truly grind. And honestly, to an extent, I hear him out. Pressure makes diamonds. And y'all wouldn't be seeing these videos if the pressure of graduating was not looming over me. That is not hyperbole either. Graduating forced the nigga to lock in. It forced me to grind YouTube and get right. So
man, I'm telling you, that motherfucking, you hit high school, you be like, damn. You get a job, you be like, I gotta do something else, stocks or something. Hey,
I understand it. But what I don't understand is that he took a one-way flight out to Las Vegas to be homeless. There's just so many better ways to go about finding success. I'm not gonna act like I'm surprised this is the option he took. We've seen all the videos about his gambling problems, so I think that clearly played a part in this very impulsive decision.
More than just making content, it's just I need to want to make content. You know what I'm saying? Right now I kind of don't want to do anything, like, and that's my problem. Like, I want to do something, like, mentally, like, I tell myself, like, yeah, I gotta be productive, but, like, emotionally, like,
that don't matter, nigga. That don't matter. Time is if you have the time, you should be getting it done. That's why I really don't like making excuses for me not, you know what I'm saying, dropping 3 videos. Because I really did have the time. I was just being lazy. I mean, I truthfully, I could have fit it in. I could have, for real. But I was just being lazy, man. But yeah, no, it's all about if you have the time to do it, it doesn't matter if you're not feeling like doing it. You're tired, like, you know what I'm saying? It shouldn't matter. That's why I don't like excuses, for real.
I don't know, just the way how I feel, I kind of just want to sit back and do nothing. And
well,
I don't understand why I feel like this, and I don't want to feel like this, but
you can't stop feeling like that until you get out of that. You have to be like, you know what? Fuck that. I don't even care about that. I'm pushing through it. And eventually, it's not even going to be like that no more. You're going to want to do it. I'm telling you.
I don't know, man.
This just sounds like he's depressed, and to be honest, he probably is. Instead of staying in a familiar place, he went out to Vegas in pursuit of content, and the grass wasn't greener. His problems are clearly beyond just making content. He needs to work on his financial literacy first and get his mental health right. He'd be better off staying with his family. And mind you, the first half of this video, he not even in a crib, bruh. He's outside loitering. And on top of that, he said he has 2 more days in a hotel. So it's just rough all around.
I think I know. I don't know what I'm doing. I need to stop pretending like I have a plan. I know I don't have a plan, and not just I don't have a plan, I really don't have any motivation. I don't have any self-discipline, and that becomes a big problem because I have the opportunity. I have like the platform to do something, right? I have the supporters, I have the viewers, I have the haters, I have everything I need as a content creator, as an influencer to be successful. But the only thing that's stopping me is me. And I hate that.
This is a scary individual. This is a truly scary individual. If you know all that and you still can't change about yourself, you know all that about yourself and you still can't change, that's scary as fuck, chat. I don't even know what to do. I don't know.
I don't, like, you know what I'm saying? There was time of my life where I was very motivated and I wanted to do. I felt like when I couldn't do it is when I wanted to do it the most. Now that I can do it, it's like,
that's the self-awareness stuff I was talking about. He is scarily self-aware, and it was present in the TikToks I was showing you guys earlier. He recognizes the situation is dire and doesn't even know what the fuck to do. As far as him succeeding goes, right now it's looking grim. Like, wallahi, I'm finished type. The dude been in mad controversies, he's clearly suffering from depression, and on top of that, even if he were to make a substantial amount of money, there's still the gambling issue. I'm just trying to say there's a plethora of things he needs to worry about before he even begins to get his life back on track. Because
that's what I was thinking. That's what I was saying, bro. He should have handled all this back in his hometown before he ever even thought to move out here. He should have been done handled all this shit he got going on up here. Cause he's just dragging it with him.
Hypothetically, right? He makes some YouTube bread. There's already proof he's just gonna spend it on gambling. But let's take a look at the rest of this video.
I have all these people supporting me, and honestly, I just want to just lay in bed all day and I don't want to do anything, bro. I really just don't want to do anything.
I couldn't imagine. He has like what, 20K? I think it said 20K subs. Nigga, I be feeling bad for my 50 of y'all. I be like, damn, I really ain't dropped for these niggas. I'm a horrible creator. I be feeling horrible. I couldn't imagine not dropping to nah, hell no. Fuck no. I had 20K. I'm dropping every day.
And that's just not good. Like, so, I don't know. I'm gonna try to have a low expectation for myself so I don't get disappointed and I don't have to deal with the mental stress that comes from disappointment. But I also can't afford to have like low expectation either.
And this is definitely some of the most depressing shit I've seen recently. I think this just confirms my whole depression theory. I can relate though, and I'll drop some mini DH lore. Before I got to the point I am now with YouTube, I've had so many of those days where I was just laying in my bed contemplating what I was gonna do, sad as fuck, depressed as hell, and I have a history of depression, so I understand it. And being that I understand it, I can tell this nigga is for sure depressed. Not only that, but Jumaane stating that he is purposely lowering his expectations to shield against the real possibility that he will fail almost moved me to tears. But I say almost because he still harassed a woman and I'm pretty sure doxed her amongst other controversies, so my empathy only goes so far. But obviously, just seeing him and seeing the human, I want to hope that he figures his shit out. I'm not gonna lie. There was a second video I was gonna cover, but it's really just 4 minutes of the nigga wandering around Fremont Street in Las Vegas doing nothing, which just further proves how depressing the situation is. That's the content he's forced to make. And I mean, even beyond that, I remember in a video I had watched by him, he was talking about how he just kind of records everything at this point because that's all he can do. So in reality, it's low-key a 360 of doom. But what do you guys think? It's obviously extremely depressing, very grim, somber, but when you're a gambling addict with mental health issues, what else can you do? I mean, he has to broadcast himself in hopes of...
And you would think once you get like a certain amount in debt, you'd be like, I actually have to stop gambling. I gotta stop gambling, bro. I got to. I actually have to stop. But nah, maybe not. Maybe this nigga's like, man, I can get it back though. I can get it back.
Someone seeing it or a blow up, but the likelihood of that is low. I will say I definitely hope his situation gets better and things change for him, and I hope him as a person grows and that those past controversies are no longer indicative of who he is now, but one can only hope. Am I right?
Yeah, I hope he changed and growed as well, DH. That was a great video, by the way, man. I just think you gotta have something to do it for. Like when if you're doing, like, whatever you're doing, whatever you want to do, it has to be for some type of reason. Like, you know what I'm saying? For me personally, I just want everybody around me to have a much better life than I ever had. So that's really what I'm on the grind to do. But, you know, with that being said, hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one.
She call me Luda, bitch, I roll out with my shooters. She wanna fuck me in a Plymouth Barracuda. I got my gun on, yeah, she know I'm